Hello everyone, myself Hanasha. Today we are going to discuss a topic named expansion. So let us start expanding these two brackets, right? So we have to expand these two. So let us start with log x and multiply with this bracket. So what we will have our answer is x square log x plus 2x log x. Fine. Now, let us expand with minus y square. So, multiply both the terms of this bracket by minus y square. So, we will have minus x square y square minus 2xy square. Fine. Lastly, let us multiply this bracket with sin x. So, this will be x square sin x plus 2x sin x. So, just we have learned how to expand any number of brackets. Is it clear? So now let us study some basic algebra formula. So the first formula is a plus b whole square is equals to a square plus 2ab plus b square. A minus b whole square will be equals to a square minus 2ab plus b square. Now a plus b plus c whole square will be equals to a square plus b square plus c square plus 2 times ab plus bc plus c. A plus b whole cube will be equals to a cube plus b cube plus 3ab into a plus b. Also, you can open the brackets of the last term and write it in this form, right? That is a cube plus b cube plus 3a square b plus 3ab square. Similarly, a minus b whole cube is a cube minus b cube minus 3ab times a minus b. Now open the bracket, so you will have a cube minus b cube minus 3a square b plus 3ab square. Now we all remember this formula, that is a square minus b square will be equals to a plus b, a minus b. A cube minus b cube will be equals to what? A minus b, a square plus ab plus b square. If you have minus over here, your plus will come. Now a cube plus b cube will be equals to a plus b, a square minus ab plus b square. That is, if you have plus, your minus will come. And last formula is of a raised to n minus b raised to n. It will be equals to a minus b into a raised to n minus 1, a raised to n minus 2 times b plus and so on, b raised to n minus 1. Right? So now we will study binomial theorem for expanding a plus b whole raised to n. Okay. So this is the general form to find any type of expansion whenever it is raised to power n. So a plus b whole raised to n. This is the binomial theorem is equals to nc0 a raised to n b raised to 0 plus nc1 a raised to n minus 1 b raised to 1 plus and so on ncn a raised to 0 b raised to n. So how we are writing this expansion? You have to decrease the power of a and increase the power of b. So if we start from nc0, first write a raised to n b raised to 0 plus now nc1, decrease the power of a, increase the power of b. So here if you decrease, it will be a raised to n minus 1, b raised to 1 and so on. ncn. So last now a will go to 0 and b will be raised to n. So this is the way to remember binomial theorem. What we have to decrease the power of a, increase the power of b. Now if I put the value of a as 1, right, we will get a series expansion of 1 plus b whole raised to n. So all the a will go to 1, right? So answer will be nc0 b raised to 0, nc1 b raised to 1 and so on, ncn b raised to n. Now if I want to find this nc0, ncn, etc. So the formula of ncr is n factorial upon r factorial into n minus r factorial. Suppose we want to find 2c2, right? So using this formula, so it will be 2 factorial upon 2 factorial upon 2 minus 2 factorial, because here the value of n is 2, r is also 2, right? So the 2 factorial is what? 1 into 2. Again, 2 factorial is 1 into 2. This will go to 0 factorial. And the answer of 0 factorial is what? 1. right? So answer of 2C2 is 1. So we can say that the answer of NCN, whenever both are same, answer will be what? 1, right? Now similarly NC1 will be N, NC0 will be 1. So this is the formula to find any NCRs. Is it clear? So now let us study one Pascal's triangle. So using this, right, we will learn how to find a plus b whole raised to n whenever n belongs to n, that is whenever n is equals to 1 2 3 etc. N is a natural number, so you can easily remember the formula of a plus b whole square, a plus b whole cube etc. using this Pascal's triangle. It is very easy. First you have to start with 1. Again write 1 and 1. Now in the sideways always you have to write 1 only. So 1 plus 1 will be equals to what? 2. Again write 1. Add these 2. So 1 plus 2 will be 3. Again 2 plus 1 will be equals to 3. Sideways write 1. Repeat the procedure. So 1 plus 3 will be 4. This will go to 6. This will go to 4. And so on, we can write any number of times. Now let us study how to write the series expansion or write the expansion of these using Pascal's triangle. So first only I said whenever you are using binomial theorem, you have to decrease the power of A and increase the power of B. So firstly we will start with A square, right? Now write the coefficient, it is 2 and last coefficient is 1. Is it clear? Now decrease the power of A. So we will have 2A and here A will go to 0. Power of A will go to 0. Now start increasing the power of B. So here it will start from B raised to 0, B and B square. So you can see we have obtained the formula of A plus B whole square as A square plus 2AB plus B square. Similarly, let us find the series. Let us expand A plus B whole cube. First write these coefficients. They are 1, 3, 3, 1. Start with A cube. Start decreasing the powers of A. So here A square, A and A raised to 0 will come. Done? Now start increasing the power of B. So it will be B raised to 0, B raised to 1, B square and B cube. So finally we have derived the formula of A plus B whole cube. It is A cube plus 3A square B plus 3AB square plus B cube. Right? So using this triangle you can expand A plus B whole raised to 4 also, right? So write the coefficient 1, 4, 6, 4, 1. Start with A raised to 4, decrease the powers of A cube, A square, A raised to 0 will go to 1. Now start with B. So B raised to 0 is 1 plus B, here B square will come, right? Here B cube will come plus B raised to 4. So using this triangle only we can find the series expansion of A plus B whole raised to n. But the criteria is n should be a natural number, that is n should be 1, 2, 3 etc. Now my question is, suppose if we have minus, right? That is if I want to find the series expansion of A minus B whole square. It is similar to this. You have to write all this similarly, that is A square, 2AB and B square. But just you have to give minus plus sign alternate. Right? So what will come? Minus and plus. You can see we have obtained the formula of A minus B whole square. Now lastly, we will find the expansion of A minus B whole cube. So write this all things: A cube, 3A square B, 3AB square and B cube. Just put minus plus alternate. So minus plus minus, and you can see we have obtained the formula of A minus B whole cube using Pascal's triangle, right? So now let us study formula to find any term of binomial series. So if you want to find the fourth term, so the formula for such thing is TR plus 1 is equals to NCR A raised to n minus R B R B raised to R. So this is the formula to find any term in binomial series, right? Now, if I want to find the middle term, so to find the middle term, it depends upon the value of n, right? So, if we have n as an even number, right, then our middle term will be equal to n by 2 plus 1th term. We'll study this in one example. And if n is odd, then the middle terms will be n plus 1 upon 2th term and n plus 1 upon 2 plus 1th term. So we have to find these terms in order to find the middle term. Okay. So now let us go to the expansions example. So we have to find the expansion of x plus y whole cube using binomial theorem. Now the statement is a plus b whole raised to n. nc0 a raised to n plus nc1 a raised to n minus 1, right? b plus and so on ncn e raised to n. So here the expansion we have to find is of x plus y whole cube. So the value of n is what? 3. So we will have 3c0 x cube plus 3c1 decrease the power of x. So x square increase the power of y. So x square y plus 3c2. What will come? X y square and lastly 3c3 y cube. Now we have to find the values of these 3c0, 3c1, 3c2, 3c3. But we know this Pascal's triangle, so we can write directly also, right, the values of this NCRs, or else you can use the formula of NCR, which is what? NCR is equals to n factorial upon n minus r factorial into r factorial. You can use this or this to find the values of NCRs. But I will write directly only the value of 3c0 will be what? 1. So our answer will be x cube plus 3c1 will be 3x square y. 3c2 will be also 3. So 3xy square and 3c3 will be 1, so y cube. So this is the answer of the expansion of x plus y whole cube. So next, let us expand this using binomial theorem. 5x minus 1 upon 5y whole raised to y. So let us write using binomial theorem firstly. So it will be 5c0 into 5x raised to 5 plus 5c1, decrease the power of a, increase the power of b. 5x raised to 4 into 1 upon minus it is minus 1 upon 5y plus 5c2 5x raised to 3 minus 1 upon 5y whole square plus 5c3 5x whole square into minus 1 upon 5y whole cube plus 5c4 5x into minus 1 upon 5 whole raised to 4, right? And lastly we will have 5c5 minus 1 upon 5y whole raised to 5. Again we will write the values of this NCRs using Pascal's triangle. So we know the Pascal triangle already, right? So we don't need to use the formula every time. So it will be 1, then 5, 10, 10, 5, 1. So the answers of NCR, let us write. 5C0 will be 1. Now 5 raised to 5 will be 3, 1, 2, 5. Right? 5C1 will be, here we have the answer. It will be 5 into 5 raised to 4. It will be 3, 6, 2, 5. X raised to 4 into minus 1 upon 5y, right? Plus now this 5c2 will be 10, so plus 10 times, and 5 cube will be 125 x cube, and this will be 1 upon 25 y square because minus 1 square. Then we will have 5c3, answer will be again 10. So we will have 25x square and minus 1 upon 125 by q. Now answer of pi C4 will be 5. So 5 into 5, 25x into minus 1 upon 625 y raised to 4. So it will become plus, right? And lastly, we will have pi C5 will be 1. So minus 1 upon 3125 y raised to 5. So now let us write the final simplified answer. So it is 3125 x raised to 5. Here these two 5 will get cancelled out. Minus 625 x raised to 4 upon y. Right? Now here 5 will only remain. So plus 50 x cube upon y square. Done. Next, now minus will come. So minus your 5 will come. Again, if we cancel, it will come 2. So minus 2 x square upon y cube. Fine. Next here, if we cancel, it will come 25. So plus 1 upon 25 y raised to 4 and minus 1 upon 3125 y raised to 5. Your x also will come, right? So this is the final series expansion using binomial theorem. Done, and this is our final answer. Okay. So now let us go to the next example. So we have to find the coefficient of x raised to 4 in the expansion of x minus 2 whole raised to 6, and we also have to find the middle term. So we know the formula of to find any term in the binomial expansion. So the formula is TR plus 1 is equals to NCR A raised to n minus R B raised to R. Now here our question is x minus 2 whole raised to 6. So the value of A is x, B is minus 2 and n is 6. So let us start putting the values of x, n, A and B. So 6, value of A is x raised to 6 and B is what? Minus 2. Now our question is what will be R? Now we want to find the coefficient of x raised to 4, right? That is our n minus r is equals to what? 4. And our value of n is 6. So 6 minus r is 4. So the value of r will be what? 2. Right? So let us put the value of r as 2 and simplify. So let us find this 6c2. We know the formula of NCR. It is n factorial upon r factorial into n minus r factorial. So 6 factorial upon n minus r will be 4 factorial into 2 factorial x raised to 4 minus 2 square will be 4. So this 6 factorial will be equals to 720. You can find it out. 4 factorial will be what? 24. 2 factorial will be 2 and this will be 4 into x raised to 4. Now we can simplify this. So now we can cancel this as this will come 6, right? And if I cancel this, the answer will be 120. So the answer will be 60 x raised to 4. Okay. So the coefficient of x raised to 4 we have obtained it as 60. Is it clear? So now we have to find the middle term also. So if I want to find the middle term of this expansion, so firstly the value of n is 6, which is an even number. So middle term will be, formula is n by 2 plus 1th term. So it will be 6 upon 2 plus 1th term, right? So it will be what? If we cancel, so 4th term. So our middle term is 4th term. Now we also know the formula to find the any term of the series expansion. The formula is TR plus 1 is equals to NCR A raised to n minus R B raised to R. Is it clear? Now if we want to find T4, right? But we will put the value of R as 3. We know the value of n, it is 6. Value of A is x and the value of B is what? Minus 2. So let us put all this value in this. So T4, which is our middle term, will be equals to 6 C3. A is x, so x raised to 6 minus 3. B is what? Minus 2 raised to R, that is 3. Let us simplify this. using the formula of NCR. So it will be 6 factorial upon 3 factorial upon 6 minus 3 factorial. It will be again 3 factorial. This will be x cube minus 2 cube will be what? Minus 8, right? So again, the value of 6 factorial is what? 720, right? 1 into 2 into 3 up to 6. So answer will be 720. The value of 3 factorial will be 6. Again, 3 factorial value will be 6. And we will have x cube into minus 8. Now if I cancel this out, right? It will be what? 20 will come. Fine. So now finally multiply this. The value of the middle term will be finally minus 160 x cube. Is it clear? Now suppose if I ask to find the middle term of in the series expansion of x minus 2 whole raised to 7, right? This is just for example. So here n is what? 7, which is an odd number. So our formula is what? N plus 2, n plus 1 upon 2 term and n plus 1 upon 2 plus 1th term. So in this, if I put the value of n as 7, it will be what? 7 plus 1 upon 2, 4th term and the 5th term. So you have to find the 4th and 5th term both. Okay. So is it clear for both? N is even and odd number. So I hope you have understood throughout the session. Thank you for watching.